Hey everybody, this is Debbie with Digital with Deb, and I am here with a fellow online business owner, and she's here to just answer a couple questions with 5 minutes with friends. So why don't you introduce yourself and tell us where you're from?
Hi everybody, my name is Agape Interview. I live in Airdrie, Alberta. Yeah, I have 3 kids. Yeah, what else?
We can hear them in the background. My kids are in the backyard right now, so they're quieter. Normally that's
Yeah.
not the case either. Agape is really close to me actually, because I'm in Sherwood Park, so it's about 3 hours from probably door to door, 3-hour drive.
Yeah.
So not too far away. Everybody starts working online for different reasons. So I'm just curious, what was the reason you decided to jump online?
For me, I've always been an entrepreneur at heart. I believe that my calling was to actually do business. But all my 16 years in the corporate world, I don't know, for some reason, everybody just used to say to me, you're too intelligent to be a stay-at-home mom or an entrepreneur or whatever, right? But then after I moved to Canada about 7 years ago, I started to search for something that I could actually do for myself. And then it was last year that I came across this business, and right away I knew that this was what I was meant to do. I didn't quit my job right away or anything, but I realized that this was something I could start to build on the side that would give me the kind of freedom that I actually crave for. And that freedom basically is being with my 3 kids, just having the freedom to do whatever it was that I wanted to do at my own time, right? Because I love to write to-do lists and do whatever it is that made me happy, right? But I'm not saying that with a full-time job you can't do that, but then I just wanted that freedom of time. So for me, that was the biggest thing.
Mm-hmm. You touched on something key, like something you can build over time, and definitely working online does not happen overnight. When I see people who work online and in various platforms, not just the system that we both seem to use, but people who build their brand, and brand building takes so much time. It doesn't happen overnight. And I think that's a key thing for people who work online and want to make a go of it. It's not like you can just put out one video and all of a sudden people will know you. It takes so much time and consistency to show up every day for yourself and for your audience, really, to get to know you. I'm just curious, you talk about having time freedom and doing what you want. I'm wondering, what is it that you're really passionate about? What, like, the thing that really, time freedom, I get that, but what are you going to do with that time? What is it that you really love to do?
I love to travel. I know this may sound cliche, but traveling makes me happy, especially road trips. My husband and I love road trips, and every year we pick out a few different places that we want to drive to, especially around Alberta. Before now, we would drive to the US or drive to Ontario. We did that, I think, in 2016. We did a road trip to Ontario, visited a few friends and all that. And it really, stuff like that just make me so happy. And my husband and I, our retirement dream is to be able to just shut down and be on the road for 6 months, right? Just visiting places, learning new cultures and stuff like that. So my biggest passion is traveling.
Awesome. That's awesome. I'm curious, we all have our strong suits, and we also have our weak points. And, a lot of times we obviously build our business on our strong suits, obviously. But what things have you had to overcome, or have you noticed any personal growth in the time that you've been a business owner?
Oh, wow. I consider myself a very resourceful person. So in my circle of friends, I'm that person who always finds out things first. I'm the one who always, try out the new gadgets first. I'm the one who finds out the good movies, the great places to go eat, or stuff like that. And I'm passionate about sharing information with people. That's one thing about me that I feel has made me the person that I am today. It's both ways. It's built me up and it's brought me down in many ways, right? Because I always share information with people. I would find out something and I would just want to share it with the world. I'm like, I found this great thing, because I really trust myself. I know myself that I have great taste, right? So I would always want to share stuff like that. So I find that for me, that's one of the big things in my business, is that I'm so passionate about sharing good information that I never shy away from telling people all about this. So yes, we're building online and stuff, but I always tell my friends, I'm like, oh, I'm doing this really great thing. Come see for yourself, right? And they see my life every single day. They see the kind of things that I share. They see that I'm always joyful. They see that, in the months that I've been in this business, I have not one day had any complaints or said, oh, whatever, like put my business aside. They know as well that I work full time. I have 3 kids. Recently, one of my sons was diagnosed with, one of my kids, I have just one son, he was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. And so that added I don't know, a whole lot more to my plate, but I haven't wavered. Yes, it's been overwhelming. Yes, it's been a lot for my family and I, but I've just found the strength in my own strength to just carry on, because now my goal for this business now has shifted from, oh, I just want to do this for me, to, oh my goodness, I really do need to be home with my kids, because now this one son needs me all the time, right? Like I literally am keeping him alive with everything that I do. So more than ever, I want this business to succeed. I want to give it my all so that I can gain the time freedom that I crave for sooner rather than later.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for sharing that. And I think it will inspire a lot of people, because when we tell our stories and we're really honest and authentic in how we show up for other people, I think that gives people permission to also do the same thing. And so that's the whole reason why I wanted to share 5 minutes with friends with other people, because I think we all have a valid story, and it can help other people feel that they have permission as well to be real and honest and truthful in their own life. Yeah. Awesome. Thank you so much.